Alrighty guys, what is going on? It is JT Bricks here, back for another LEGO Star Wars video here today. And today we're going to do more of a fun video today. Today we're going to be ranking all of the LEGO Star Wars, the Clone Wars sets that have ever been released. This is 79 through 51. There have been 79 sets according to brickset.com. So the beginning of this list is going to be a few polybags, so, I'm going to put a timestamp in the description if you guys want to skip and kind of get more towards the real sets. Regardless, though, I'm pretty excited. There's been a lot of LEGO Star Wars, the Clone Wars sets. I really love it. Probably my favorite sub-theme of the Star Wars themes. There's some good ones, but the Clone Wars is definitely one of my favorites. A lot of people love this theme as well. So let's get right into it, shall we? Right before we do, I do just want to make sure everyone knows this is part 1. Part 2 will be 50 through 26, and then after that, 25 to 1 will be part 3. So, like I said earlier, let's get right into it. Like I said earlier, we're going to have some polybags to start out today's list, and at spot number 79, we have set number 30243, the Embaran MHC polybag. Nothing too special here, probably the, just not a very exciting polybag, really. It's a small separatist vehicle, and, it's not one that's super popular or anything, so sorry, but you have to come last, buddy. At 78, we have set number 30059, the MTT polybag. Again, nothing too special here. It is a blue MTT, though, which is funny. It's the only LEGO Star Wars blue MTT that has ever been made. And, of course, it has to be a polybag, so nothing too special, but it's kind of cute, honestly, but nothing too special here, really. At 77, we have set number 8031, the V19 Torrent polybag from 2008. This one's actually kind of nice looking. I kind of like it, and, unfortunately, though, it's still a polybag, and polybags aren't too great, aren't too exciting, so I'm sorry, V19 Torrent polybag, but you're at spot number 77. And at spot number 76, we have set number 20006, the Clone Turbo Tank polybag. This set's honestly not that aesthetically pleasing. It's kind of an ugly polybag, I guess you could say. I don't really like the mini build that much, but, Clone Turbo Tanks are cool, I guess, so that's why I get spot number 76. At spot number 75, we have set number 20021, the Bounty Hunter Assault Gunship polybag from 2011. This is from the Clone Wars, obviously, and it kind of resembles the Razor Crest in a way, or like the Wookiee Gunship. The Wookiee Gunship, Razor Crest, and this ship here all kind of resemble each other in just the way they're built and their structure and such. So I wonder if Razor Crest had any influence from this vehicle. I don't know, maybe, but it is a bounty hunter vehicle, and it's kind of neat. It's definitely very unique, but again, nothing really special or pleasing here. At 74, we have set number 8033, General Grievous' Starfighter polybag. I like General Grievous' Starfighter, like the ship mold and all that, so, I like this, but again, it's just a polybag in a mini build, so nothing too special here. So up at spot number 73, we have set number 350. 30050, and that is the Republic Attack Shuttle polybag here. Not too bad looking, honestly. I mean, it looks pretty accurate compared to the real thing, but like I said earlier, it's a polybag. Moving on. Next up at spot number 72, we have set number 20007, the Republic Attack Cruiser polybag from 2009. This one's not too bad looking. I mean, the Venator is an awesome ship, and I think this thing kind of captures the look pretty well, so pretty solid, but again, it's just a polybag. And at spot 71, we have its competitor, actually, set number 30053, the same polybag Republic Attack Cruiser. This one is from 2011, and I just kind of like the way this one is kind of smoother and looks a bit more refined. It's a newer version, so it ought to be better anyway, right? So really, these two are kind of, all of these polybags in general are kind of interchangeable, but, I guess this one looks better than the last one, in my opinion. And getting into the top 70 now, we have set number 30241, the Mandalorian Fighter polybag. The Mandalorian Fighter is a pretty unique ship, I can't lie, but again, this is just a polybag, so you can't really get anything too exquisite or awesome here, so a nice polybag, though. Moving forward at spot number 69, we have set number 30242, the Republic Frigate polybag, which gets a very nice spot in our list. It is from 2013, and it actually looks pretty good, I can't lie. It's one of the newer polybags, I guess, and, they did it justice, honestly. It looks pretty good in this polybag form. Moving on to spot number 68, we have set number 20010, the Republic Gunship polybag from 2009. This one, again, also looks pretty good, honestly. Like, polybags aren't anything too special, and I've never been a huge fan of their mini builds, but some of these builds are actually not too bad looking, so this is one of them. Moving to spot number 67, we have set number 20009, the ATTE Walker polybag from 2009. And this, again, model looks really good, just like the gunship that we just saw, Honestly, not a big fan of polybags, but if I saw one of these on the shelves or something, or just hanging up on a rack, I might get a couple because it's pretty good looking, I can't lie. And coming in at spot number 66, set number 30240, that is the king of all polybags, and that is the Z95 Headhunter polybag from 2013. Just a really cool ship that I'm a big fan of. Not one that's super iconic or as popular as maybe, say, an ARC 170 or an X-Wing, obviously, but it's pretty nice looking. I think it's a really cool looking Republic ship, and the polybag, little mini build here, does it justice, and it is my favorite polybag, I guess you could say, if that means anything to anybody. Moving on at spot number 65, we have a Comic-Con exclusive set, actually. This is set number ComCon 010-1, I guess, if that makes any sense. And this is the San Diego Comic-Con Mini Republic Dropship and Mini ATTE Brickmaster Pack from 2009. Obviously a very rare set. Not many people have this one, so that kind of hurts it, because if it was more common and everyone could get it, that would be great. But obviously, since it's so rare, nobody has it, so that kind of hurts this set and why it's not, super high. Also, it's a, exclusive set. It is a mini build type set, Brickmaster set, not a main set, so that's why some of these Comic-Con sets are going to be just above the Polybags, because they're unique and cool, but not above anything else really, because they're super hard to get, and again, they're not technically mainline LEGO sets, I guess you could say. So beyond that, this set actually isn't too bad. I mean, their Mini Republic Dropship and ATTE look great, so it's probably better than all these Polybags, and it's much more exclusive, so that's something for it. But other than that, nothing really too special about this one. At spot number 64, we have ComCon 009-1, the collectible display set 6, and this one is from 2009, has Anakin, Obi-Wan, and a Clone Trooper. Pretty cool display set. If LEGO sold these like normally, not just exclusives, this would be absolutely awesome to get these little minifigure packs, but obviously they do not do that, so these are exclusives, but still, they're pretty cool, and this set has some pretty good minifigures. Above that, we have collectible display set number 1, which is ComCon 004-1. This is with Mace Windu, Ahsoka, and another Clone Trooper. I think that simply because this set contains Ahsoka and Mace Windu, it is a little bit more valuable than the last minifigure set, which had Anakin and Obi-Wan and a Clone Trooper. So, kind of, since this has more unique, better minifigures, I guess you could say, to me, I like this one more. But still, either way, these collectible display sets are pretty neat. And to top our list of Comic-Con sets here, we have ComCon 006-1 Collectible Display Set 4. This has an Episode 3 style General Grievous, which made me think that maybe this wasn't a Clone Wars set, but it has the Clone Wars kind of art, as well as Count Dooku and Asajj Ventress minifigures, so I imagine that obviously at this time they just didn't have a replacement or just Clone Wars era Grievous minifigure in mold in yet. So that's why they had to put the Episode 3 Grievous in here. So beyond that, though, probably the coolest one, 3 really big villains, 3 really cool minifigures. So really just an awesome collectible display set here. And it is the top dog in terms of Polybags and Comic-Con exclusives. After this, we are now going to get into some legit sets. So this was set number 62. Let's move on to 61. Bring out the main list here. At spot number 62, we have what is, in my opinion, the worst mainline LEGO Star Wars: The Clone Wars set. And that has to be set number 8016, the Hyena Droid Bomber from 2009. I actually owned one of these, and as much nostalgia that gives me, as much as I love it, let's be honest, the model really isn't anything special. I mean, they tried. I guess it looks like the Hyena Droid Bomber, and the minifigures aren't too terrible. You get the rocket droids, but this thing is just kind of ugly and just clunky and all over the place and really awkward looking. And I feel like if LEGO tried to do this again, it'd be a little bit more small, a little bit better looking, and I think it would be much better than this. This is not very pleasant to look at. So I'm sorry, Hyena Droid Bomber, I love you, but you're at spot number 61 on the list. And next up, we have another terrible set here, this being the set number 75199, General Grievous' Combat Speeder from 2018. Very modern set. It doesn't look bad, I can't lie to you. Like, the minifigure selection's decent. You get General Grievous, a nice Mace Windu, and the Combat Speeder looks good, but it's just not a very special or intriguing build, really. I don't think anyone was really excited to see a Combat Speeder come out, even if it was General Grievous's in 2018. They could have done something else. Not to mention, it was $30, very overpriced, and really just not a special set, in my opinion. Nobody really asked for this. I was looking forward to it. It's not terrible, but, I was tempted to put a couple Polybags over these. No, not seriously, but still, not a great set. That's why it's at spot number 60. Yeah. Speaking of putting non-normal LEGO sets over these two, I actually did, and here we have set number 11905, the Brickmaster Star Wars Battle for the Stolen Crystals parts, and it comes at spot number 59. And I know I said I wouldn't put any Polybags over the previous main sets, but this one was just better. I mean, it's literally a book, and although the book I haven't seen and haven't read, I don't know anything about it. It comes with Commander Gree and a Commando droid, along with some mediocre builds, I guess. But the fact that you can get Commander Gree for relatively cheap like this is awesome. So, in my opinion, unfortunately for those two main sets, this is better. Next up at spot number 58, we have set number 30004, the Battle Droid on the STAP. Obviously a pretty nice Polybag here. Like I said, I wouldn't really do Polybags above the last two main sets, but this one, I don't know. It is a Polybag technically, but it's almost kind of like a minifigure pack, I guess you could say, and it's a really good set, really nice one. Again, not one that's too common, but still, you get a Battle Droid on a staff. To me, that's way better and much better value than the other two sets that I said. So, yeah, this is why I get spot number 58. Next up at spot number 57, we have set number 30006, the Clone Walker from 2009. Again, just like the Battle Droid on the staff, it's pretty much the same deal here. It is a Polybag, but it's a Clone Trooper on a mini ATRT. Just a great Polybag, really. If they made these today, that would be awesome, but we all know LEGO. So, yeah, still great little mini set here, spot number 57. Next up at spot number 56, we have set number 7678, the Droid Gunship from 2008. Pretty solid model, nothing too special really. If it's a fine set, the model's not bad necessarily. Like I said, it's solid, but compared to the newer models that LEGO makes today, it really just isn't anywhere close to near the value of quality and such that LEGO makes today. Not bad, but could be better, I guess. So that's why it's spot number 56. Next up, we have spot number 55, which goes to set number 8085, the Freako Speeder from 2010. Not a bad set. I think the model is actually really excellent, actually. It's not only just a neat-looking model, but it's really accurate to the show. And although these speeder bikes appear in one episode of the Clone Wars, they're still pretty neat. Again, though, they only appear in one episode, so they're not super relevant or interesting. And kind of like the General Grievous' Combat Speeder, it's not really a set or like a vehicle that people are looking forward to seeing, like, oh boy, I can't wait for the new LEGO Star Wars Freako Speeder, right? So that kind of hurts it, just that it's not super popular. Comes with some unique minifigures, though, and a unique mold for Thyssen there, which is a really awesome minifigure, by the way. Other than that, though, nothing too special about it, but it's not bad. On at spot number 54, we have set number 7930, the Bounty Hunter Assault Gunship from 2011. This is obviously not the Polybag, this is the real thing, and it just, especially now with the Mandalorian coming out and all that, and the Razor Crest, it just looks like kind of like a weird Razor Crest like variant that is just really skinny and kind of awkward looking, and has a unique and interesting colorway, but other than that, really not too much going for the set. I actually did own this set. I think the actual ship name is called the Halo from the Clone Wars. Appeared in a couple of episodes, and yeah, it just looks like the Razor Crest, except really weird and kind of disproportionate. It's really skinny, kind of weird looking, and it almost kind of looks like a vulture or something. I don't know how to say it, but I don't really like the way this thing looks. It's not bad. I don't hate it, and it has some unique minifigures like some of the Bounty Hunters there, especially Embo, which is an awesome minifigure, but it just looks like the Razor Crest, but just worse. It's a Bounty Hunter ship as well, and that just kind of throws me off. So sorry, but you come at set number 7930, comes at 54. Anyways, moving on, at spot number 53, we have set number 7670, the Hailfire Droid and Spider Droid from 2008. Obviously, it comes with a Hailfire Droid, which looks awesome. I think that is a very big bonus for the set, and it comes with some Battle Droid as well, which is also awesome. The Dwarf Spider Droid is okay looking. It's got kind of that old look that it had, and it's nostalgic, but it's not really too great looking, I guess you could say. I think the newer ones are a lot better. Regardless, though, it's not a bad set. It's a pretty solid one. Great kind of separatist army builder if you wanted one of these, and I never got one, but pretty nice set. But other than that, doesn't really have too much else going for it. Kind of bland, I guess. And at spot number 52, we have set number 80860, Droid Tri-Fighter from 2010. This is just a really solid set. I mean, I know we're at spot 52, and that's a long way from number 1, but, most of these sets in these videos are pretty solid, even if they're not super high ranked or anything like that. And this is one of those, it comes with a great Droid Tri-Fighter model, 3 of these little rocket droids, and, it's not a bad set at all. It's a pretty great set, honestly. And to finish today's video, at spot number 51, we have set number 7869, the Battle for Geonosis from 2011. Pretty underrated set, honestly, but one that I'm not the biggest fan of, I guess. Again, it's not bad. None of these sets are necessarily bad or awful, besides the High Energy Droid Bomber, of course, and the General Grievous Combat Speeder. But regardless of those, this is a decent set. The Proton Cannon, or whatever it's called, is pretty solid looking, but it's not a very exciting build, I guess, or anything people are looking forward to, so that kind of hurts the set. The Bark Speeders are nice, and the minifigure selection is pretty good, actually. A couple of droids, Super Battle Droid, Captain Rex in Phase 1, which is an awesome minifigure, by the way, and Luminar on Drooly with some goggles when she's riding on her speeder. I actually owned one of these, and it's a nice set. I do like it a lot, but still, nothing super special or extraordinary with this one, so that's why it comes in at spot number 51. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap up part 1 of this list. Pretty awesome video. It was fun to make. I enjoy doing videos like this, so if you guys want to see more, make sure to smash the like button, share this, get a bunch of views, help me out, and I will continue this series. Obviously, I will finish with 50 through 26 and then 25 through 1 over the next coming days, and I'm very excited about those. Regardless, though, guys, thank you all for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time on JT Bricks.